a fun, unranked mode where it's not, it doesn't have to have a huge skill gap. You're just in there to have a good time with your friends.
Over the last couple months, the scope of that to Green.
He hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Harden out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Green in at the 3. And for the Thunder, they've got Adebayo. Simmons is out there with Thompson. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
There's where Thompson's underrated vision comes into play. That's an excellent find. Well, he might have come into the league as a shooter, but Klay Thompson is so much more than that now. He's a complete weapon on the offensive end.
Now, here is Harden. 23 points for him the last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
Brown, that's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Bamba from deep Harden. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And with Thompson and his offensive arsenal, it's something he's worked on.
He has, and most people see Klay as this carefree shooting guard, but he's worked hard to improve his game. His post game, he's finishing at the rim better, and his mid-range has been fantastic. He's improved due to the time he spent in the gym.
Now, here's Siakam after Ben Simmons' miss.
Yes, people have been surprised by Siakam's offense. What I'm surprised about is the efficiency.
The entire offseason leading up to tonight, Steve, as a player, do you already know if your team has a chance to be special this early?
You know, Kevin, yeah, you do. And I think the teams that I've been on and teams that you see and saying we don't have a chance to win, you try to trick yourself. You're looking at management and ownership. Can we make a deal throughout this year to get us in contention? But you got to be realistic. You know the teams that you don't have a chance to win that championship.
Well, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Embiid, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feels good to get that first one.
Simmons passes to Thompson. Shoots over Isaac. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
A terrific shooter from mid-range. Klay Thompson has the picture-perfect jump shot.
Harden outside. Bucket is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. One player they've scouted a lot is Ben Simmons. Coach said he's special. You don't see players his size who pass and handle like that. Kevin, everybody knows that Simmons doesn't like to shoot from the outside, but it's hard to keep his feet out of the paint. He gets there almost every time he wants to.
Thank you, David. Green finds Harden. And here is Bamba. Back to Harden. Takes the 3. Connects from three-point range. Harden's got 5 now.
And defensively, you gotta respect Harden's ability to drive. That just makes him exponentially more difficult to guard out at the line. And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Siakam Siakam looking around. Pass to Bamba. Here's Green. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
This is just what Draymond does. Rising to the occasion. Showing up every night.
Outside, Simmons. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I admire Simmons' ability inside. That's where he's an elite finisher.
Harden against Simmons. And it's blocked by Simmons. And he gets it back. Siakam passes to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Harden outside. And another 3 for Detroit.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Here's Simmons. Draymond Green grabs the miss. For Detroit, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Draymond Green does so much on the floor. It's hard to quantify by any measure.
And people have called Draymond a product of the system before. But I don't care where he is. Draymond is going to be a major impact with his defense and playmaking.
Now here's Simmons. And the foul on Harden. That is his first foul of the game. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Passes to Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Guarded by Harden.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key. Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Well, you love the energy that Bam Adebayo brings while he's on the floor. Great finisher who hustles nonstop. Really, the only question is how you match him up on the defensive end.
And he makes the first. And those position questions you mentioned with Adebayo. A bit of a tweeter in the post.
Yeah, he is. Adebayo has a game that is suited for a center. He attacks and stays close to the rim. But he's had a hard time matching up against some larger centers. And that's why we haven't seen more of him.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Down kicks to Simmons. Shoots from the elbow. Good. He hits the jump shot. Simmons got 6 points.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
And here is Siakam. 23 points for him the last game against Philadelphia.
And not only was he creating for himself, he was setting up teammates with good shots.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
On the wing, Brown. By Green. They grab the run miss. For Detroit, they've gone 6 of 13 for the field, just under the 50% mark. Isaac misses.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
One-on-one fast break. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Ayton, he's checked in for Embiid. Hachimura comes in for Bam Adebayo. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown. And Paul subbed in for Ben Simmons. And a switcher also for Detroit. Gobert's checked in for Draymond Green. Ayton dishes to Hayward. Paul can't get it to go. Detroit's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Now, here's Isaac. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Here's Harden. And he drops it in from the low post. 10 points for him.
His shot making has been superb this quarter. He's taken over this game.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way.
I knew you'd say that. I knew you'd say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
Detroit making a switch. Bol, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Anthony comes in for Pascal Siakam. Murray's checked in for Isaac, and it's Kyle Lowry in for James Harden.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Ayton with it. From about 16, and that one drops.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Murray. Poke loose. Now here's Gobert. 5 to shoot. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That is his first foul of the game. Murray, the pass to Gobert. The emphatic rejection.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Deep 2 from Anthony. The shot, no good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Their last encounter was in Detroit where they were able to handle the Pistons.
Yeah, really ratcheted up the pressure in their last matchup, getting steals and just creating havoc defensively.
Their D was just phenomenal in the last game. We'll see if they bring that same intensity again.
Lowry finds Anthony. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Paul. Last game he had 28 points. Ayton inside. Gobert on him. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And at full speed, there aren't a lot of people that can prevent Lowry from finishing on the break.
Paul kicks to Hayward. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. For Murray. Rebounded by the Pistons.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Anthony misses off the right iron.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Ayton. Gobert with the block.
You really have to be careful with Gobert lurking around. He'll send it back.
Hayward on the wing. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of. If you don't want your pocket picked, here are last season's steals leaders. James Harden is 2nd. 3rd is Chris Paul.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
That free throw missing.
From skinny college freshman to NBA All-Star, quite the transformation for Gordon Hayward.
Griffin's checked in for Detroit. He hits the second from the line.
Well, one area that has slowed the Pistons the last decade is their player development.
Yeah, you look at their roster, very few homegrown players. The Pistons haven't had a lot of hits with their first-round picks. To be a top team, you need to have a front office that can build from within.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Carmelo Anthony. Hayward outside. Paul for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Astounding for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Back to Lowry. Outside Griffin. Kicks it to Murray. Pocket six. And no good that time. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Passes it to Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
And looking at Shea's game, there's a shiftiness to it. Keeps defenders off balance.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 29 seconds left in the first. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Carmelo. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. A shot by Lowry, no good. To the inside. Here's Hachimura. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you can see what makes Hachimura a tough cover. He can beat you with finesse, and also he can bring the hard hat.
The Thunder shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, last season, around 71% of the free throws made. And you know what? That has to be a point of emphasis this year.
And the second free throw, good.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
James Harden getting it done for Detroit. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We've got more in store for you right after this. Chris Paul talks about the matchups he faces at the point guard.
Toughest position in the NBA United.
And CP3, one of the most competitive players in the game.
It's an obsession with him, and you can see how hard he gets after it every time he takes the court.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from Detroit?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Thunder 5 right now. Ayton is out there with Hachimura. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Hayward in at the 3. Lowry dishes to Murray. Back to Lowry. Got a hand on it. They get it back. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors. And then on Tuesday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Detroit shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. And the 7-foot Frenchman, Rudy Gobert, former Defensive Player of the Year.
They call him the Stifle Tower. He's the anchor, the foundation of this team. He changes the complexion of the game when he occupies the paint.
Back to Ayton. Thompson against Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Thompson misses. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for Detroit. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Thompson against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And the D has no answer for Murray. Just absolutely ferocious at attacking the basket.
Now the pass to Hachimura. 8 inside. Defended by Gobert. From 13, Griffin grabs the board.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Here's Anthony. Kitchen shot. Gobert can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lowry looking around. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists tonight. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And over the last few seasons, Kyle Lowry's scoring trending downward. His assists increasing, though, dramatically, relying more on his teammates to get the job done.
And a good group in here for the Thunder. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for 8. Bam Adebayo comes in for Hachimura. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Simmons subbed in for Chris Paul. Detroit also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Anthony. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Jamal Murray. And James Harden is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And we've seen Lowry settling for more perimeter shots in recent years.
I mean, he's always had a great motor, but you have to adapt as you get older. Some back issues starting to creep in, and important for him to stay healthy along the way.
Isaac kicks to Griffin. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Thunder trailing by 6. Pass to Adebayo. Oklahoma City moving it around. Embiid against Gobert. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And the shot goes down.
How about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best efforts. And when he gets ahead of steam, you almost feel sorry for defenders. Ben Simmons, a combination of size, speed, and ball handling that can at times be unstoppable.
And the Pistons making a change here. Bamba's checked in. That's good from Simmons. And with his passing and driving ability, Greg, Simmons is like combining a power running back in football with a pinpoint passing quarterback. Not much he can't do.
Yeah, a football metaphor is appropriate. Simmons grew up playing Australian rules football, and the physicality and quick thinking of that sport really reflected in his style of play.
Harden, no good.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him. Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Isaac passes it to Bamba. Dishes it to Harden. Outside Griffin. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Here's Oklahoma City. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Embiid trying to break loose.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And now the first time out called here for Detroit. You know, team at some point faces some locker room turmoil. How tough is it to balance team chemistry?
You know, it's very tough. Sometimes you have those one or two player additions that it just changes the dynamic of your team. Sometimes you lose a leader. He might not be the best player. Then a lot of times guys are playing for contracts, and some guys get a little bit upset because they figure they're playing for their individual success versus team. But when you have that right chemistry, it is beautiful.
Here's Green, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Embiid.
And really, credit Green for getting the favorable position down inside, forcing the D's hand there.
First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader, truly a special player.
And both free throws good for Green.
The 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond's biggest advancements have really come on the offensive end.
A shot by Thompson, no one's around. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. Pistons trail by 3. With it, he's got 10. Alba finds Isaac. Tipped away. Here's Bamba. Pass to Green. Over Brown. And it's Green. Missing.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Harden outside. That one's not going to go. Simmons with the defensive effort. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Embiid. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. 5th on the list, the Thunder.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Well, for Detroit, their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Siakam against Adebayo. Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him. And Simmons slams it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, my cousin LaMarcus Aldridge is not the flashiest player, but he is respected. His former teammate in Portland, C.J. McCollum, said he hasn't changed his game to try and fit the new NBA. He shoots mid-range, scores under the basket, strong as heck. He knows who he is. Kevin, LaMarcus isn't really my cousin, but his game never goes out of style.
All right, D.A., and he's still getting it done. Thank you. Amba kicks to Harden. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, he was in rhythm, hitting 2 threes in the opening quarter, but hasn't made one since.
Here's Simmons. Stolen by Harden. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thompson. He lobs it up. And Adebayo brings it down.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And you look at the development of how Clay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Alexander's checked in for the Thunder. And a switcher also for Detroit. Bowles checked in. The pass to Isaac. Harden inside the three-point line. Nice jump shot. Good. Harden's got 12 in the game. You know what, Greg? You're right thinking back to Thompson. He had his early struggles at the rim.
And that's a distant memory for Clay now. I mean, he's dunking more often and with more force when he goes at the rim. It has made him an even more complete shooting guard.
5 on the clock. A three from Simmons. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. Count it.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
And here is Isaac. Pass to Bamba. To the paint. Here's Harden. Drilled from 11 feet out. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Passes it to Embiid. Bamba with the block. Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded by Adebayo. Isaac passes to Harden. Knocked loose. From outside the arc. Traps in the tray. And now it's just a 4-point Thunder lead.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Embiid kicks to Brown. Unloads from 9. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Oh, that's good.
I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Alexander finds Adebayo. Bamba with the block. Pass to Harden. 1:33 left to play here in the half. I missed that time. Would have put him up.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Alexander surveying the D. And Adebayo throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
He is on a major role today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
And a good group in here for the Thunder. Andre Ayton's checked in for Embiid. Hachimura comes in for Bam Adebayo. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Brown. And Paul's subbed in for Simmons. And a different look here for the Pistons. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Green. Jamal Murray, he's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And Kyle Lowry subbed in for James Harden. Pistons have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
They throw good, Murray.
And Murray has it all. A deadly shooter and a remarkable penetrator. Terrific guard play.
Alexander finds Ayton. Lowry against Paul. Back to Ayton. Out to the right wing. Paul against Paul. And it's Paul missing.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
The offensive rebound. Bol, that's good. Bol's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And there's the pass to Hachimura. Now Ayton. He dishes it to Ball. Good work defensively by Lowry. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Down low. Here's Hachimura. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
And you watch Ball on the defensive end, boy, he's got a lot of potential, especially as he adds strength to that frame.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie, it was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. And that'll...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Detroit. It's a one-point game. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Isaac out there with Harden. Then there's Draymond Green. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's Bamba in at the 5 spot. And the rejection by Embiid. Brown drives in. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Here's Simmons. Bamba with the block. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Hey, Smitty, every NBA player has their Mount Rushmore. Every NBA fan does. The 4 players they consider the best of all time. So I'll ask you, who is on your NBA Mount Rushmore?
I would say Michael Jordan, Kevin, Magic Johnson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Those are by 4.
The first one falls.
You have to give Pascal Siakam a lot of credit. He's continued to improve the shooting percentage both from the field and the line.
Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Simmons. Inside, stolen by Bamba. Pass to Isaac. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it. Playing at his tempo, his pace, he's been dialed in all night.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the dunk by Bamba.
You really couldn't ask for a better finisher for that play. Bamba able to go above and beyond there. It makes him a humongous target.
Pass to Embiid. Now Brown, covered by Bamba. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Green. A floater, and the layup is good. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Draymond has such a gorgeous touch. Always nice to see the big man sink the floater.
Simmons passes to Thompson. Thompson is double. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Pistons haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. good James Harden.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
Simmons dishes to Brown. Pass to Thompson. Thompson is double. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. Pistons leading by 3.
Así pues.
Harden outside, and Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Harden against Simmons. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Harden kicks to Bamba. On the clock. Green inside the three-point line.
And what about the hustle from Brown on D? Just not giving his man any room to feel comfortable.
The quick look, no good that time.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Now here's Green. He's got 6. Here's Siakam. Good on the shot. Siakam's got 9 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Embiid, the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. There's the pass to Bamba. From deep, Green reverses. And Bamba with the lay-in. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. The unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
Simmons finds Embiid. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And they're trailing by 5.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall, all the skill in the world, and a personality made for starting. All right, a chance to check out stats for Harden. Coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, second in steals, and he ranked in the top 10 in assists. An incredible knack for drawing defenders and finding the open man.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him. Isaac kicks to Harden. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. But they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
Brown the pass to Simmons. Thompson right side. And it's sent back by Isaac. Now Griffin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media. Greg, he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And they continue to control the glass.
Siakam kicks to Harden. Griffin passes to Harden. From beyond the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint, Brown. And then Brown with the dunk.
And with off-the-charts awareness. Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in Blake Griffin, the Pistons have their biggest star in years, probably going back to their championship team of 2004. A return to all-star form for Blake meant tremendous individual numbers last season. The Pistons hadn't won a playoff game in more than a decade. Still not the result they want in 2019. The Pistons will be trying to capitalize during Blake's prime. Kevin, we'll see where this franchise goes from here.
He sure will, David, but he's a terrific player. Thank you so much. Here's Thompson. He can't hit that time. Good D by Siakam. Here's Isaac. And Embiid with the block. Gobert against Thompson. Pass to Embiid. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Thunder have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And the Thunder making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Then for the Pistons, Bol, he's checked in for Bamba. Jamal Murray comes in for Isaac, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for James Harden. Murray the pass to Lowry. The feed to Bol. And the call on the shot, it sends him to the line. That one on Embiid.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
It's his first trip to the line.
And really, few guys in the league are more unique than Bobo. Has length for days, but needs to add a tremendous amount of strength to guard his natural position.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Thunder.
Crafty and smooth. Simmons tearing up the nets. He is definitely a rising star.
Outside Lowry. Passes it to Murray. Here's Bol. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Siakam. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Gobert. Gobert's got 6.
He has a standing reach of 9'7". Gobert making that play look routine.
A putback. Ayton dishes to Embiid. Gobert with the block. And gets hatched by the D. He'll go to the line. That one is on Bol. The Thunder have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And the first one drops. And talking about Bol, his dad, Manute Bol, was known for his defense. That is not the case for his son.
Well, they're two completely different types of players. Bobo's game is about skill. He can handle, he can shoot. And for someone who's 7'2", he's a tremendous playmaker.
Oklahoma City trailing. Thompson in the post. Now recovering. Thompson misses. And so Siakam will bring it up for Detroit. In the corner, Murray with it. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 7.
And even at 6'5", Murray just elevates high inside for these buckets. A high percentage shooter down low.
Lets it go from 14. And Ayton throws it down.
And the impressive reach of Ayton. Lob it up his way, and he'll take care of the rest.
Lowry inside the line. That one off the back iron and out.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Pass to Thompson. For the lead. That one, no good. The Pistons go the other way with it. Paul passes to Hachimura. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Thunder lead by 1.
The eyes of Chris Paul. He's always had tremendous vision.
Outside Lowry. Pistons passing it around. Murray against Thompson. That's tipped. Here's Hachimura. Hayward, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Let's give a look now at the 2K leaderboard to see who led the league in assists last year. Russell Westbrook, number 1. Kyle Lowry is second.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous Alexander's checked in. Carmelo Anthony's checked in for the Pistons. The pass to Siakam. Outside Lowry. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Ball looking over the floor. There's a minute 40 left to play in the third. Sweet little floater.
He's one of the best in the business, Chris Paul. A phenomenal ball hound.
Lowry passes to Carmelo. Over Paul. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. The Thunder shooting 47%, pretty solid. Paul passes to Hayward. Gilgeous Alexander with it. Defended by Gobert. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Detroit's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Out to the wing. Paul against Lowry. High, arcing shot. It's deflected. Down low. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the Thunder lead by 2.
This is the patience we talk about. Hayward waiting that extra half second, finds the open man.
Gobert against Hayward. Siakam outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. The shot by Anthony, no good. Oklahoma City shooting in the second half so far, about 45%. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. There's the 3. And that one released in time, but no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Oklahoma City out in front. They're up by 2. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Out there with Adebayo. Then there's Ben Scott.
Boy, did he go way up for that one.
Just phenomenal timing from Simmons. Leaving the ground once the pass was released and tipping that bucket.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Ayton. Harden draws the double. He blocks it again. They retain possession.
He's going to have to wait to hit his first triple of this half. He had 3 at the break.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Well, they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower. Probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those 2 needs better than anyone in the league.
Simmons on the wing. Now recovering. With some art. And that one's good. Simmons got 4 this quarter.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Outside Lowry. Simmons pulls it in.
great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Thompson passes to Adebayo. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got assist number 8 now on the night. Thompson against Harden. Lowry has the open look. Trains it from beyond the arc.
So often, Lowry's the guy setting up other guys on this type of play. This time, he finishes with a catch and shoot.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Thompson against Siakam. Pocket 6. Here's Adebayo. And there's another one for the Thunder.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Pistons trail by 4. Siakam passes to Lowry. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First one calls for Joel Embiid. He's checked in for 8. And then for Detroit, Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And it's Jonathan Isaac in for Kyle Lowry.
And he's given them a good contribution at the line tonight, getting there a lot and delivering on his opportunities.
On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Isaac. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Adebayo throws it down. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
Isaac kicks to Siakam. The 3 from Harden. And he's good on the 3 ball. Harden's got 23.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
Simmons passes to Adebayo. Basket counts. Adebayo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Now, here's Isaac. Guarded close. Here's Harden. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
Harden hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And here's Harden for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Thompson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's a 5-point Thunder lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Isaac kicks to Green. Passes it to Harden. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 27.
The beauty of Draymond as a facilitator really sees the entire floor.
Thompson is double. Connects on the follow-on jumper.
Solid use of the screen and roll from Thompson. A dangerous player who destroys opposing defenses off these sets.
Harden inside the 3-point line. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. He's got 29 points.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Embiid against Bamba. Simmons passes to Adebayo. Top of the key. Rebound by the Pistons.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Pass to Isaac. Simmons with the defensive effort. The Thunder leading by 3. The pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Adebayo, field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 at that basket.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Bamba kicks to Harden. Detroit, no good that time either.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Brown finds Simmons. Back to Brown. It's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. On the shot clock. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Pistons, trailing by 5. Over Thompson, and that one's drained from the low block. 31 points for James Harden.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
Simmons passes to Adebayo. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Here's Harden. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Thompson. The first free throw is good.
It's interesting. No free throw attempts for him in the first half. He's finally pushing the action and reaping the reward.
The Thunder lead by 3. Simmons passes to Embiid. Over in the corner, Brown. Looking to get it going, and right through it goes. And the Thunder lead by 5.
And you gotta love Brown's shot selection. He's definitely capable of draining these types of shots consistently.
Harden outside. Detroit, no good that time either. The Thunder shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Thompson finds Adebayo. Thompson in the posts. He's covered by Isaac. And Simmons slams it in.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Brown right side. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Pulls up on the elbow. Again, Oklahoma City.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
The 6th pick back in 2017, 6'10", Jonathan Isaac out of Florida State. Greg, what have you seen from him?
Came in somewhat raw. Potential as a rangy defender. Offensively, though, still a ways to go.
Here's Simmons. Bamba with the block. And now the Pistons. Fast break. In with the ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back to Thompson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And he knocks down the first one.
I would love to see Klay Thompson get to the line a little bit more. Thompson hits about 85% for his career.
Harden scanning the floor. Lets it go from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And that one, good. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Thunder.
Nice work from Thompson. Very confident, rising up whenever he gets a chance at a pull-up jam.
Thompson against Harden. Over Thompson. They get it back.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
From deep, Harden. A three-pointer is right on target. Harden's got 36.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Over to Harden. A shot, no good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Here's Isaac, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And you want to see that Isaac getting deep post position. He loves putting the defense in a tough spot, always looking to get to the line. Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
Simmons on the wing, guarded by Harden. Simmons passes to Thompson. Adebayo kicks to Simmons. Brown outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's 13 points for Jaylen Brown.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answer each other from range.
We'll credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're trailing by 9. There's 47 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Ben Simmons.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. To the inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get it back. Here's Bull. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And like his father, Manu, Bull's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments.